Left side Booker. Outside Durant. From 12 feet. And the jumper is good.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup.
Over to the wing. Back to Brogdon. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they've done well in limiting Durant.
14. Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Second violation.
Substitution for the Suns. Terrence Ross. Damian Lee.
Outside Payne. Back to Ross. Pass to Craig. Up top Payne. Here's Biyombo. The rebound, Celtics. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Horford with a steal. Here's Williams. The rebound by Ross. And Phoenix has possession. Trailing by 8.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Defensive foul.
So both teams making some changes here. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Second free throw, no good. The ball's knocked loose. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Here's Ross. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Well, as far as nicknames go, Terrence Ross being called the Human Torch is pretty fitting.
What a classic nickname for a player that can get hot at any moment. And boy, when Terrence is rolling. He is very hard to pull off. This is a guy we've seen rattle off 10, 15, even at times 20 straight points. That is the Human Torch personified.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Durant. The shot that time not on target. Horford with some nice D. And Brown with the stuff.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And here's Brown for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
A minute 37 left to play in the first half of basketball. White on the wing. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And he gets that one. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ballgame. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
This one for three. Durant pulls it in. The Suns trailing. Ball drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got his third basket on the night right there.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Tatum gets the bucket.
But like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down the shot. Nice.
Pure from three-point range.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Takes the three. And the Suns get another three.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from three-point range is money. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. For the lead. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair can coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside Paul. Up top Durant. Over Smart. Here's Ayton for the lead. And another shot. The rebound, Celtics. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Brown. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done. Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Oh, sweet move. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And the layup falls. Paul's got 10.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Phoenix calls timeout.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Please give a big round of applause.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Next team. How about that? Give it
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
B.A., to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns will go for a different look here.
DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Durant.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Smart.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Muscala. Was covered by Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. Left side Durant. Over Horford. Left side Durant. Outside Paul. Back to Durant. For the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Horford. Boston, no good that time either.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
And it's Smart missing. Okogie on the wing. Back to Durant. Durant draws the double. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 8.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To halt the run. Brown can't hit.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Booker. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Muscala. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Brown. Had the space there, but it's offline.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Kevin Durant. Durant has been leading the charge.
52.